coração e te toca forte tambor que lei sagrado.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Etrada Chow. I'm the founder and CEO of Ofyaplan, where we're helping finance tomorrow's healthcare. So it is hard to imagine today only 25% of the Kenyan population has some sort of health insurance coverage, which leaves 75% fully dependent on out-of-pocket expenditure to cater for their medical expenses. Now that means that over 30 million Kenyans may not seek medical services at all when they cannot afford them. In Africa, there's this culture that has thrived and has been in existence for many years. That is the group savings culture, where people come together and collectively invest to improve their livelihoods. And Ofyaplan is building and leveraging on the existence of these groups. So we are building a digital savings platform where these groups can come together and collectively save to a virtual account on the platform. And in cases of medical emergencies, the members can then get money from the pool of savings to pay for their medical expenses, buy medication, and in future collectively pay for health insurance to be able to afford more expensive medical expenses. In Kenya alone, there are estimated 300,000 registered micro-savings groups controlling a total of $3.4 billion in assets. And we are reaching out to these groups through community leaders, political leaders, and healthcare facilities. So we generate revenue by charging a $0.2 cent monthly management fee per member per month, and we take a 1% transaction fee per transaction that goes through our platform. So other products out there on the market that are offering alternative solutions are products like Mshwari, Inukapap, and Mtiba, but these are mainly individual savings platforms. But Ofyaplan is leveraging and building on the group savings culture, and therefore enabling more people be in a better position to afford healthcare services they would have otherwise not been able to afford as individuals. So this is the team behind Ofyaplan, and the problem that we're trying to solve is something that has affected us either directly or indirectly, and we're committed to using our skills to building this solution. So we're currently fundraising for $100,000 to be able to work with 280 groups of women in Kenya in the next 16 months and enable over 5,600 women be in a better position to afford medical services for themselves and their families. And we're always open to having discussions with anyone in this space who is willing to collaborate and partner with us and help us grow. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is AfricArena, CEO and founder of Renown Systems, a company that offers wastewater management solution in Kenya, especially in urban centers. Do you know, 3/4 of most cities in Africa have one common problem: lack of access to clean water and sanitation. This is accelerated by poor wastewater management practices, leading to pollution of existing freshwater bodies, increasing the water demand, which is projected to 283% by the year 2030. At Renown Systems, we equip buildings with small wastewater treatment and recycling systems that help the community to treat and use water at the point of production. Our systems can be accessed using a mobile phone, making it easier to monitor, operate, and maintain at any location across Africa. As a result of work we do, our clients are able to practice sustainable farming, able to plant trees, flush their toilets, taking care of our aquatic environment, thereby living in a safe, clean environment. In less than 24 months, we have been able to treat and use 500,000 liters of water per day, benefiting 6,000 people in Kenya and having a net traction of $12,000. The market is projected to $6 trillion by the year 2030. I've just come from Somalia for a big project because this year we had a projection to treat 1 million liters of water. Now we treat 500,000 liters of water, so we're already meeting the target. The work we do is in line with Agenda 2063 Sustainable Development Goals, and currently Kenya Big Four agenda on sustainable housing and smart cities. Our market cuts across public and private sector. We work as a team with diverse skill sets in water and environmental engineering, agriculture engineering, finance, IT, and procurement. Our work has been recognized local and international level. African Connection Network and Sustainable Support. We are looking for partners who are able to make Africa a better place with access to clean water and sanitation. This is the Africa we want. Thank you.
Okay, hi guys, I'm David, one of the founders of Envis. Now, small and medium-sized enterprises make up one of the biggest backbones of the global economy, contributing to over 80% of the global economy. However, there exists a $5.2 trillion funding gap annually. And this is because of the strenuous collateral requirements, limited access to credits, tedious lending processes, and actually the banks or the lenders don't just trust them. Why? Because of their sizes. Now, other than that, actually more than 70% of people who sell online on these e-commerce platforms are small businesses. However, the Amazons, the Jumias, and the Etsys don't offer a perfect solution to the financing problem. Now, these businesses opt for other funding options or lending platforms like the Fundbox and the Lydias. Now, the problem there as well is that they would require good credit standing collaterals, or the interest rates are pretty high. Now, this is where we've created Envis, which is a blockchain-based peer-to-peer solution to this problem through profit-sharing smart contracts. So we are three-sided marketplace that connects online vendors to instant financing online and also customers. So it's like if you get on our platform, you're either able to buy a product or invest in the product. And when you invest in the product, you get back your money plus a return on investment in real time whenever the products are sold. So on our platform, everyone gains financially. So the sellers get access to two of the most important success fundamentals. That is the financing and also the consumers. The shoppers like you and I get the products, and also you can make extra cash by investing in a product. So when you invest in this product and it's sold, or it's someone buys it, you get back your money plus a return on investment. Now, the other traditional investors also have access to emerging businesses in the retail sector, and also they can track their investments, which is a solution we're providing through the blockchain. Now, how do we make money? We charge commission both sales and also the returns on investment. So for the sales, we charge up to 15%, depending on the product category. And for the return on investment, we charge 10%. And also, we're planning to make money through advertisement. And this, we're projecting our revenue to up to $28 million in the first 2 years. Now, my team, myself, I've failed once. Max, who's my co-founder, has created 3 startups. And we have a team of advisors from different areas in the fintech space. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Hi, guys. I'm Eddie Kago, founding software engineer at Gravity. 1 billion people in the world have no formal identity. 500 million of them are in Africa. Lack of a formal identity locks people out from accessing essential services in life. You cannot buy a SIM card, you cannot access financial services, you cannot access health insurance, or even get decent employment without formal identity. Gravity is a self-sovereign digital identity wallet that allows users to build a trusted identity profile based on personal, verifiable data, backed by strong cryptography mechanisms and hashed on the blockchain. We've developed a system that provides validations from your community members and other organizations which store data about you, so that every validation made about you is increasing your profile every time. So we've developed a seamless user experience where users can be able to have decentralized wallets stored on the Gravity ecosystem. We've explored several use cases, such as KYC as a service, cash transfers to trusted profiles, and we're currently deploying a learning outcomes and assessment module. That entails issuing digital degrees on the blockchain, which is a first system in Africa, and only done by I built it which hashes your degree on the blockchain. We're testing it with a local university. We have a business model based on a transaction of identity data from Gravity to parties in need of our data. So the pilot that we're currently running is with a partnership with the Xavier Schools project in Kakuma in northern Kenya, where we are issuing students digital credentials, which are hashed on the blockchain and stored on their wallets running on the Gravity ecosystem. They are interoperable with other open wallets and can be accessed from anywhere. We apply standard credentials by the World Wide Web Consortium, such as decentralized identifiers and verifiable claims. We have had partnerships with several players in the ecosystem, such as PwC, the GSMA, and having discussions with the UNHCR to apply the Gravity wallet for cash disbursements. We are having Xavier project as a local partner as well as a local university, Strasbourg Business School, to issue digital degrees on the blockchain. We've had several experiences across the world in terms of presenting our solutions, such as TechCrunch Battlefield in Berlin last year, and also submitted an application last month in Washington, DC, in the World Bank ID4D Challenge. We were finalists. We have a strong team of professionals with decades of expertise in mobile network operations, blockchain expertise, and data scientists.
Eddie, I'm sorry, your 3 minutes over. Thank you so much. Judges, you have questions?
My name is Alan Corredo, and I am the founder and innovator at Faimitech. Faimitech is an agricultural startup that uses crop mapping mobile technology to send real-time and reliable agronomic information, crop protection, and husbandry practices to small-scale horticultural farmers in a bid to improve their crop yields by 50%. Later on, at the harvesting stage, the system automatically notifies large-scale buyers in our platform, informing them of the farmer's impending harvest. This enhances market access. So Faimitech is solving two problems: the problem of poor crop productivity among small-scale horticultural farmers and the problem of poor market access. Our goal is to improve yields and also enhance market access. And we are doing this using a very simple ICT tool, the SMS system. Unlike our competitors, the SMS system has a wide coverage in the rural areas where most small-scale farmers live. It is also cheap because any farmer who has a basic mobile phone can actually access our services. And it's also user-friendly because it's just SMSs. We have also introduced another market incentive where we have large-scale buyers in our platform. So at the harvesting stage, a farmer is immediately linked to a large-scale buyer. This large-scale buyer can range from large-scale from hotels to schools to agro-processing companies to agri-food export. This ensures there is minimal post-harvest losses and also improves a farmer's bargaining power. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, we have an estimated 3 million small-scale horticultural farmers in Kenya. So far, we have only managed to get 4,500 farmers in our platform. We've also managed to get 300 large-scale buyers in our platform, and we have sent an estimated 200,000 SMSs. So we charge a monthly subscription fee of $2 every month and $5 for every large-scale consumer. Do we have the capacity? Faimitech team comprises of youthful agronomists, youthful agribusiness specialists, and also IT specialists who have an average of 5 years working experience with small-scale horticultural farmers. We acknowledge that there is need for startups to have mentors, and we also have a mentor who's not only passionate about farming, but also has kids to actually help us build our business. We have been incubated, we have partnered with some other agricultural institutions, and have also won some awards. Currently, we are seeking $200,000 in grant or equity to help us reach 100,000 small-scale farmers within 2 years. Thank you as you help us to partner with us and also improve farmers' lives.
Green is the new black. I am Cecil Chikezie, the founder of Maka. Now, imagine the entire of the Mount Kenya region deforested, and all these trees have been cut up into little logs in order to feed the growing demand for charcoal within the country. How many people would like to realize such an imagination within the room? Thought as much. Even I wouldn't. And this is where we come in. Maka is the e-commerce platform that connects small-scale fuel briquette makers to the mass market. What problem are we addressing? According to the World Bank, Kenya has a forest cover of 7.8%, which is low even when compared to the 10% that is recommended for any country by the United Nations. Additionally, 10.3 million cubic meters of forest are cleared annually in the production of wood products, which includes charcoal. As we can see down here, Kenya relies heavily on wood fuel. Actually, 71% of households use wood fuel as an energy source for cooking and heating. How does Maka work? Maka is the platform that connects our small-scale fuel briquette producers to the mass market. You might be asking what fuel briquettes are. Fuel briquettes are a sustainable and carbon-neutral alternative to wood charcoal. They are made from carbonized agricultural waste as well as waste charcoal dust. These are mixed with binders such as starch and clay in order to create a final product that acts as this sustainable solution. When we sell 120 kilograms of Maka, we offset the cutting down of at least one tree. So how does our model work? We recruit these producers within Nairobi County, some of them located in Kitengela, others in Karen, and we ensure that the briquettes that are made are of standardized quality. They are thereafter aggregated and distributed to the customers at the end who actually order through our e-commerce platform. In the past 1 year since our launch, we have been able to sell 9 tons of Maka, and our clients include the above-listed Only Sereni, Intercontinental, and Laiko Regencies, among others. Now, the hospitality industry is what we are targeting at the moment due to economizing on scale. Currently, there are 189 potential clients registered with Kenya Association of Hotel Keepers and Caterers. Additionally, 35.3 million Kenyans out of 49.7 million use wood charcoal today. What is our competitive advantage? Maka retails at 35 kilograms per kg, while as compared to our competitors, it is much cheaper. How is this so? We are working with different individuals within Nairobi County who are using the facilities that they have, and thereafter we aggregate and are able to sell. That keeps our overhead low. The Maka team, I am Cecil Chikezie, the founder, with as a current student at the University of Nairobi. We have Grace Obuya, who is the advisor, and we have Ephantus Mwangi, who is the production lead, as well as an accountant. Our team also comprises of the Maka producers, as well as our transporters. Thank you very much.
Exciting city excursions and crazy countryside adventure, we have the perfect experience for every occasion. Imagine floating away on a hot air balloon in the Masai Mara or skydiving along the beautiful Kenyan coastline. In Africa, we have a wealth of leisure destinations and experiences that are either not easily discoverable or not easily bookable. This leads to loss of revenue for the experience provider and missed opportunities for the leisure seeker to have fun and create happy moments with their friends, families, or even colleagues. Let me take you through the process. So when it comes to booking of flights, quite easy, right? How about booking for accommodation? Easy as well. But when it comes down to booking for looking for things to do on the ground, this is quite hard because all the information is scattered all over the internet. Cloud9 XP is an online marketplace, booking service, and distributor for leisure experiences. We help you to easily discover and book the best leisure experiences from wherever you are at the best price. Beyond helping you, we also help the experience providers tap into a wider audience of potential customers by providing them with a booking management system, and also we help them to, yes, and we also help them to run and manage and distribute their experiences. So the opportunity is that the World Travel and Tourism Council estimates that the tourism industry contributed a whopping $36 billion to the sub-Saharan African ecosystem last year. What is even more exciting is that 85% of these travelers plan and book for their experiences online, but only 4% book for their experiences on the ground online. The tourism industry tends to focus more on air and hotel, forgetting that it's the actual experiences on the ground that inspire people to go places. So this is how we work. In 3 simple steps, you can easily discover your experience across different categories and style, book your experience and select your date, and also enjoy to redeem your experience. So our underlying magic is that we handpick our experiences and work directly with the experience providers, cutting out middlemen to guarantee you the best price. And we also offer specialized distribution and marketing backed with a powerful channel manager for experience providers. We also have aggressive acquisition and onboarding of quality experiences. So our business model is that we take a percentage of commission for every booking made through our mobile application and website. We have a team of 2 founders, that is Tesh and Mesongo, and an amazing team full of young, enthusiastic developers, marketers, and designers who are passionate about travel and technology. So we launched in 2017 and have so far covered more than 25 destinations in East Africa. We have over 100 experience providers and also 600 bookable experiences on our platform. To date, we have over 5,000 experiences booked and 70,000 in revenue generated. And we also have an active online community on our social media.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.